work this shot clock, high tempo. Now they're going to slow it down and find their open opportunities.
Tipton with the ball, driving in, working that baseline. Going to call a foul on the baseline. It's going to go against Mike Kromka. For Kromka to be his third personal foul. More importantly, it will be the 7th team foul. California finally finds themselves in the bonus situation.
Yeah, both teams. California in the bonus, double bonus for Clarion, so California knows how big these free throws are, and Chad Tipton will try to go up and get easy two.
First free throw attempt, no good. And allows Clarion to get the ball back as he missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Lloyd Harrison has possession, 4:39 on the clock. Sherry three on the way, no good, too strong. Rebound brought down there. Working his way down low, foul going to be called against John Williams as Quintus Tier being very patient in the low block. He's going to get a chance to hit two from the line.
Tier, good work by Tier, and he's going to draw some contact as he attacks that double team, and he'll go up to the line and shoot two and cut into this lead. He'll try.
Be John Williams' second personal foul. First free throw attempt on the way. That is good for Tier. Gonna look on the day in terms of free throw. Tier finds himself at 7-4-8 from the line. He'll have one more upcoming. Second free throw attempt good as well. That makes this a 2-point California lead, 65-63. The Vulcans are looking to find their offensive touch. They seem to have lost somewhere in the middle stages of this second half. Baronato being worked against tough by Harrison. Going to call Lloyd Harrison for a foul. He's a little bit too aggressive. It'll be his second personal. We'll send Joe Baronato to the line shooting 1-on-1.
Baronato, right after he saw that the call was against Lloyd Harrison, he walked right over the free throw line, and he's ready to shoot these free throws and extend this lead for his team.
Senior guard from Central Catholic High in Pittsburgh, PA. Will set things up. First free throw attempt on the way. That is good. He'll have one more upcoming. See California make sure they prevent all home run ball opportunities for Clarion. They'll have one man standing in the lane in Quentin Harding. Second free throw attempt is good as well. Baronato goes 2 for 2. California's back up by 4.
What's great about this California team is they've been able to hold on to this lead. Clarion is yet to tie this second half ball game, so that might be working against this Clarion team and their confidence of their shooters. You know, we get close, but we can't just tie.
Top of the key, Mike Sherry thinks about a three, going to drive in instead. Fadeaway shot on the way, that's good. Teardrop falls for Mike Sherry as the senior shows up in the second half. It's back to a 2-point game, 67-65.
Yeah, pretty shot there from Sherry. He just faded away and got nothing but net. And now we'll see how California responds. And it looks like we'll have a foul from away from the ball.
Mike Sherry goes flying. It'll be a foul underneath called against California. We'll wait and see the number. It is going to be Ryan Nemec. 3:50 left on the clock. That'll take us to our final media timeout of the second half. California trying to hold on as they are up 2. These Vulcans can take a hold of 4th place in the PSAC West.
CUTV is your home for Vulcan basketball all season long. The 2011 season is underway. Don't miss a second of the action as the Vulcans aim for their first ever NCAA championship. CUTV brings you all the games 5 days a week, from Hamer Hall to the shores of Lake Erie and beyond. Vulcan Basketball 2011, on your home for California sports and more, CUTV.
You are watching CUTV, California University Television.
.350 left on the clock here in the second half as the California Vulcans look to take hold of 4th place in the PSAC West. It is a spot they currently are tied with the Clarion University Golden Eagles, who are the Vulcans' opponent on this Wednesday evening. Thank you all for joining us back here on CUTV. My name is Andy Walter, alongside me Scott Majeski. And Scott, We talked in the first half about what an even game it was, and I guess the law of averages has played out here in the second half as well.
Yeah, it's been very even here in the second half. The one thing, though, Clarion has yet to tie this basketball game, as it is 67-65, but we'll see if they can do it here on this offensive possession.
Harrison with the ball, gives it to the other Harrison. Lloyd now has possession, working against Quentin Harding. These two have matched up quite a bit in this game, and track that one up to Harrison, going against the screen. We are all tied up at 67. Baronato slowly bringing the ball across half court. He almost stepped across prematurely. Now he does. 25 seconds on the shot clock as it gets into the hands of Quentin Harding. He gets it back. Shot on the way. That's no good off front iron. Swick back in with those 4 personals. Takes it up strong. They're going to call a foul on the shot attempt against Steve Swick. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against Jamar Harrison. It is number 22, and that will be his second personal foul.
Well, I'd love to get a wingspan measurement of Steve Swick arms, because that was all wingspan right there. He's 6'9". He sticks out those big, long arms of his, and he's just able to make that big play, but got to capitalize on these free throws.
Swick just doesn't get his legs into that first shot. It ends up flat off front iron. No good. Score remains tied at 67. Apia has checked back in for Baronato. Second free throw attempt on the way. That is no good either. Swick goes 0 for 2 from the line. Tier able to pull down that rebound for Tier. That'll be his 11th rebound. He's got a double-double, 14 and 11 for the Golden Eagles on the evening. Jamar Harrison, far side, driving in. Gets all the way to the rim, and that makes it look easy. Clarion retakes the lead, 69-67. 2:45 left here in the second half.
Well, that's big for Clarion, because California's had the lead all second half, and right there, Clarion takes the lead with 2:38 left to go. It's going to be exciting, final 2:30.
Down low, Swick. That's a little up and under move, and the big guy ends up going to the floor. They're going to call a blocking foul down low. We'll see who this goes against. It's going to go against Tier. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. Sends Steve Swick to the line to shoot 2.
Well, if you're Clarion, Steve Swick on his last 2 free throws didn't look too very well as he shot them, and they both missed short. So we'll see here on the first one if this is actually going to be in favor for Clarion.
First free throw attempt, Swick figures it out. That shot is good. He'll have one more from the line.
I've actually never seen that before, where players actually kicked another player in the butt for encouragement like Freddie Pia just did, but hey, whatever gets the job done.
Apparently it worked as Swick makes a second free throw as well. Has this game back up at 69 apiece. 2:20 now left on the clock as Jamar Harrison has it, gives to Sherry near side, back to Harrison on the far side. Thinks about it from the wing, instead going to drive in. They're going to call a charging foul. Nice job by Chad Tipton getting there first. Be the 3rd personal against Jamar Harrison. More importantly, he gives the ball back to the Vulcans.
See there, good job there by Chad Tipton, get his feet planted and get in front of Jamar Harrison. And now let's see how California responds. Can they take the lead back here on this possession?
It's going to be Sean Hatton checking in for John Williams. Remember, Hatton with 4 personals out there, as well as Swick. Baronato has 4 personals as well. He is on the sideline at this point. Harding off in the handoff, trying to go inside, going to get this ball taken away. Lloyd Harrison coming the other way. Takes it up, strong shot, will not fall. He is fouled by Quentin Harding. It'll be his 2nd personal. And will send Lloyd Harrison to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, just a blown opportunity there by California as they get stealing away, but Harding was a good job there, because no matter what, even if you foul him on his way, it's going to be 2 shots, and you know what? Maybe he won't make both these, so a smart foul there from Quentin Harding.
The first trip to the free throw line for Lloyd Harrison as a team. Clarion 20 for 26. One glaring edge is from the free throw line, as California only 8 for 13 at this point. First free throw attempt is good. He'll have one more upcoming. That's good as well. We're going to see Baronato check in for a P, and we're going to see a 30-second timeout here by the Clarion Golden Eagles. Ron Ryder wants to make sure all the troops are on the same page for the final 2 minutes of this matchup. Once again, we talked about this game for California. It would be big if they could win. They would take 4th place in the PSAC West standings. They'll move them in good position going to Edinburgh on Saturday. Back-to-back road games for the Vulcans at Macomb Fieldhouse, where the Vulcans always seem to have issues of one type or another before they travel to IUP on next Wednesday.
Well, yeah, this would be a big win for California then on Saturday against Edinburgh, and then circle those next two games, February 9th and February 12th at Indiana against Mercyhurst, two of the better teams here in the PSAC West. And you know, you want to get every win that you can. This one's a big one for California, both these teams actually, and a big one on Saturday for California because it's a must win, and it should be a win for them against Edinburgh.
And right now, Mercyhurst with a 15-3 overall record. Looking down on all others is the king of the mountain in the PSAC West, a very strong season for them. As California traveled to Mercyhurst to start off. It's actually game number 2 in the PSAC West divisional season. We're back to action. Tipton driving on off the glass. Good for Chad Tipton. He keeps a strong day going. Another great play by Chad Tipton. California ties this game up at 71 apiece.
Back and forth, back and forth. We'll see if one of these teams can hit an offense possession, get a big defense stop, and go on a miniature run, because that might seal the deal.
Wood Harrison has it. Now we're now 80 seconds left. That's 1:20 on the clock. So he gives it to Jamar Harrison. Harrison met by Tipton. Shot on the way. That is good. And for the first time in this game, we see Jamar Harrison step out and hit a mid-range J, showing the range. Clarion takes the lead back. 1:05 on the clock. Apia working the ball far side. Now 60 seconds on the clock. Final minute of regulation here at Hamer Hall. As Baronato has possession near side, finds Tipton on top of the key. Works it to Apia far side. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for the Falcons to work with. Swick looking for a handoff. Can't find anywhere to go. Now he finds Apia. 10 seconds now for California. In the corner, Tipton 3. Down it goes! Chad Tipton gives California a 1-point lead, 74-73. 36 seconds left, 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Cannot stress how big of a defensive possession this is for California right here. They're ahead by 1. If they get a big defensive stop here, expect fouls from Clarion. And if California hit their free throws, this game will be put away.
Inside, look at the answer there by Jamar Harrison. 23 and a half seconds left. Clarion is up 1. California can hold for the final shot.
That's a smart play there by Bill Brown. You have those 4 timeouts to use. Might as well use one of them. Talk over your play here. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this timeout called, then you see another timeout called by Rob Richard, because he still has 1 left for Clarion, just to talk it over, because it's only a 1-point game. This is it right here. This is the game.
There's that shot by Tipton in the corner, showing the ice water that flows through his veins. That clutch shot gave California a 1-point lead, but on the other end, leading scorer Jamar Harrison, 18.5 per game, shows the aggressiveness. Getting that ball inside is a full timeout for head coach Phil Brown and the California Vulcans. What can you say at this point? Looking at the stats, obviously California outshot Clarion in this matchup. They've hit a lot more threes, the great equalizer of the free throws.
Well, I'm interested to see what Bill Brown calls up here. Will he go for his 3-point game? Chad Tipton's been hot today, we know that. Can he go down low to Steve Swick? Because Swick's that low post game's work for him. Who's going to have the ball? Who's going to make the play? If it was me, Freddie Apia would have it, because he's able to control the ball. He's able to find the opportunities with his good ball handling. Plenty of time left on the clock, 17 seconds. Where will they go? Will they go for the 3, the outside shot, or will they go down low to Steve Swick?
This time out coming to a close. We'll see what California runs out there. Starting the 5 with 17.6 seconds left. It will be Swick, Hatton, Baronato, Tipton, and Quentin Harding for the Vulcans. Clarion is going to go with the 2 Harrisons, Lloyd and Jamar, as well as Quintus Tier, Mike Kronka, and Mike Sherry. California getting inbound from half court. Ball inbound to Baronato, and here we go, 15 seconds on the clock. Baronato to Hatton. Shot Hatton back to Baronato, near side down low to Steve Swick. Kicks it out, wide open 3, Tipton. No good, out back on follow, will go, 4.6 seconds left. Quentin Harding gives the lead to California. And we'll have a timeout called on the floor. Have to wait and see who called this timeout, but California takes the lead. 76-75. It's a 30-second timeout to California.
Well, what a great play there. As you can see, here's the shot. And look at this athleticism by Quentin Hardy. Just jumps up, presence of mind, put back. That's huge. It's a 1-point game. There is 3 seconds left to go on this clock, so I'm pretty sure we'll find a winner here when this clock hits 0, because it's going to be exciting. 1-point game. We'll see what happens. California did call a timeout. Will Clarion call another timeout to just talk it over? Who knows? But we'll see. It's exciting, isn't it, Andy?
And taking another look at that replay, great job by Quentin Harding. Everyone on the Clarion side as well as the California side was kind of watching that shot go. And it was Harding able to sneak in and get that rebound in front of Jamar Harrison as well as Mike Sherry. And that's just an easy putback. Obviously, that's a shot that you're going to see hit more times than not, but in the situation, you cannot see a bigger shot if you're California.
Well, why not? These teams have been evenly matched all game long. We've said they're even in the conference. They're even in pretty much every stat you can think of this game. Why not this game not come down to the final shot to see who's a little bit... looks like California will call a timeout just to talk it over a little bit more. That's a smart call because those timeouts don't carry over.
Yeah, California's going to take a timeout. They want to see how Clarion's going to set things up. So we're going to take a deep breath. Think about life for a minute. Take a look at the last 3 baskets. Starting with Chad Tifton's 3-pointer that put California up 1. At that point in time, it was 74-73. Always coming with under a minute left. Quickly the other way. That was Jamar Harrison going up off the glass. Get that shot to fall. Gave Clarion a 75-74 lead. And then here you see Tifton's 3. Not going to follow, but Quentin Harding, great job getting the offensive glass. That shot falls. That is how California takes a 1-point 76-75 lead. Clarion's got to go the length of the floor. Remember, the Golden Eagles do have 1 timeout left, so if they can get the ball across half court quickly, they could possibly call timeout and set something up. 4.6 seconds is what reads on the clocks of Hamer Hall. The official asked the California bench to please take a seat. Now we're going to get ready to get things going. Kromka inbounds. He is able to find Jamar Harrison there. Harrison drives in. 2 seconds left. Shot on the way at the buzzer. Not going to fall. California survives 76-75. Your final score. California goes to 4-3 in PSAC West play.
Well, this was a big game. We circled it big time. We talked about how great of a game this would be, and it was. And this is just funny. If a couple teams lost near the top like IUP or Slippery Rock, California might be tied for 3rd here in the PSAC West after this big win, but right now they assure 4th place here on Wednesday night. Here on Groundhog Day, what a game and what a fantastic effort by both these teams.
California's record will now rise with that victory to 11-7 overall. On the other side, Clarion falls to 12-6 on the season. And we're going to be joined here for the postgame interview by Steve Swick, the junior guard from Elizabeth Forward. First of all, great game, Steve. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you, thank you.
And obviously, you guys came out strong in the first half. Clarion came back with a couple good runs. You guys were up big in the second half. What happened going down the stretch? Clarion started to come back. What was Coach Brown telling you guys?
Well, you know, it was just endurance. You know, you have to endure the runs. We knew it was a game of runs. Most of our games are. And we just knew that we had to keep on playing our games. And, you know, we know they're capable of making those kind of shots that they did to get the lead back. So we were kind of prepared for that. But, you know, it was just all about endurance, I'd say.
Yeah, great game for you. 12.7 rebounds on the evening for you. Personally, I know you've been kind of the big guy that California's relied on this season. Going into this game, did you think you're going to have the kind of performance you did?
Actually, I was a little bit nervous because we scouted their big very well. Number 2, I just talked to him. Tier, he's amazing for his size. He just moves. people fall for his shot fakes just like I did, and you know he got me in the foul trouble. So much kudos to them, you know, for their bigs. But I was hoping for just to keep up or try to equalize what he performed.
And with the win, you guys go now to 4-3 in the PSAC West. You take over that 4th and final playoff spot. Going forward, what do you guys think you need to do to get into the playoffs?
Well, you know, it's a new mindset now because it's the second half of the season. We have to make sure that we're able to play the team that we show up for. The big games that we played, that we've won, the Bowie State game, the win again, and, you know, we need to show up like that every game, and that's the mindset.
Obviously, a very impressive performance here for the Hamer faithful. Thank you, Steve.
Thank
Great
you
game.
so much.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
California is victorious. Your final score, 76-75. As we mentioned, the Vulcans will be traveling to Edinburgh on Saturday. We will have the action here on CUTV. For my associate Stop Majeski, my name is Andy Walter. California wins. They take control of 4th place in the PSAC West. Your final score, 76-75. Been watching Vulcan basketball right here on CUTV.